Hands it off to Jeanty up the middle. Breaks clear. Nobody's going to catch him. Ashton Jeanty again.
There are a lot of great running backs in college football right now. All these other guys are at Power 5 schools, but I think at the end of the day, I'll prove that I'm the best.
One of one, top one, I'd say.
Jeanty again, sheds tacklers.
Most of these guys, they're good at one thing.
Hurdles a man.
They're either fast or they're strong. He's fast and strong and athletic and shifty. He's definitely the hardest person that I think I had to go up against.
Handoff, Jeanty right side. Jeanty will get to the 5. Jeanty to the 4. Keeps his balance. Did he score? He stretched the ball out.
I like his game a lot. He's a really, really great back. I watched his film a couple times. I take from him, he has really great contact balance, like really great contact balance. It's honestly surreal.
Yeah, great. That's probably one word I can say about him if I was to put it into one word. He's phenomenal.
Green, quick handoff to Jeanty. Went right, cut back to the left.
He could be running full speed, about to make a move and get hit in the middle of his move, and his shoulders are still parallel. They're still pointing north to south, and he's still getting downhill.
High steps into the end zone, and the Broncos take the lead.
For being back at his size, too, he has some great feet on him as well.
One of the quickest persons I've ever seen touch the rock. He has a great feel of playing that running back position.
Into the clear, to the 40, to the 50, to the 40, hurdles a man, to the 30, to the 20, to the 10, 5, touchdown, Ashton Jeanty.
I've got the highest amount of respect for a player as I could have for him. The ball in his hands out in open space, his vision, ability to break tackles, make people miss. I think he's one of the elite backs in college football.
Go to the run, Jeanty untouched to midfield. Tacklers trying to knock him down, they can't. He spins, and another huge run for Jeanty.
We had a problem defending him and tackling him last year. It's hard to stop a player with that mentality who you know is going to bring it every game. He's one of the best backs in college football for sure.
Handoff, Jeanty, left side, untouched into the end zone.
I don't do this just to be any other player. I do feel I'm the best.
Some of the best players and coaches in the Mountain West talking about arguably the best running back in all of college football as we welcome Brady Frederick back into the show. Brady, this is my 14th season covering the Boise State football team. I don't know if I've ever been more excited or confident about an individual going into a season than I am about Ashton Jeanty this year.
Oh, for sure, Jay. I mean, we're running out of things to say about Ashton Jeanty at this point because the hype train has been at full speed, not just here in the city of trees, but around the nation. I think I saw Ashton Jeanty projected as a first-round NFL draft pick this year in a recent draft board that just came out. People are buying in. They are excited to see what he can do. And finally, the wait is over for number 2.
Yeah, really excited about the chance to see Ashton Jeanty perform for the Boise State football team. And I just want to see Spencer Danielson cut this guy loose and let him go. And, you know, it's interesting, Brady, because I think a question mark going into the season is how much is Ashton willing to handle in terms of, you know, how many touches, how many carries. He has an NFL future ahead of him. But I think the answer is everything that the team needs of him. And that's what he said when we met with him down in Las Vegas. And I really feel like that's the case. If Ashton Jeanty needs to touch the ball 350 times this year for Boise State to have a good season, I think that's the workload that not only is he ready for, but he will embrace. And I know one thing is that Georgia Southern, Brady, is well aware of too.
Yeah, this is a great game for Ashton Jeanty to debut that Heisman campaign. It's a matchup that Georgia Southern head coach Clay Helton called one of the premier games this weekend. His Eagles facing off with Boise State, who he praised as a storied program with a lot of success at the highest level. Helton, of course, has coached against some great competition during his time working up the ranks at USC. When he took over at Georgia Southern in 2022, they were coming off a 3-9 season. So far, he's guided them to back-to-back 6-win seasons, but they're looking to take that next step forward. He expressed great praise for Boise State, but he specifically keyed in on one of their skilled players. You can probably guess which one.
Yeah, definitely. Having been on the West Coast for 12 years at USC, know Boise State extremely well and the pride that comes with that football program and the quality of talent that's on that football team. When you look at us, we're going to have to do a great job, number one, of trying to slow down Ashton, one of the premier running backs in the country. I don't know if you can stop him, but you got to try to slow him down, not only in the run game, but also, the leading running back receiver in the country last year. There's not too many running backs that are a watch list of the Blitnikoff Award. So, 1,900 yards last year, and he gets injured late. So, you're going to have to do a great job defensively. We do have a veteran defensive front that has worked really hard to put themselves in position. These are kids that we've now going into our third season with. They've got a huge task at hand.
And Jay, of course, back at Mountain West Media Days, the number that Ashton Jeanty gave to us, he wants to rush for 2,000 yards this season. It's ambitious, but I mean, anything could happen with this guy.
I agree with you. It seems like a lofty goal. No Boise State running back has ever rushed for 2,000 yards, but at the same time, we were looking at him and we were like, yeah, sounds about right. Brady, thank you. Check back in with you in just a few minutes.